We're in today with the NVIDIA Geforce 7600 GS. This is a 2006 video card with 512 megabytes of DDR2 running at 420 megahertz on the core clock and 275 megahertz on the memory. 128 bits for this video card with DirectX 9 support, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. The only thing is important in this situation is to see this 7600 GS AGP model, how it's running in a couple of games. Let's jump in a couple of them and see how it holds. Does it run Crysis? This is the legendary question for this video card. Seriously, on 800 by 600 with lowest details, everything is low. I think you'll get around 20 FPS. 20. I put it there because I was like, oh yeah, I got like 60 FPS if I look at the water. But if I go look at the bushes and stuff and trees and all kinds of objects, I get around 20-25 FPS. I mean, you know, that's the best recommendation I ever heard on the internet. Look at the sky if you want more FPS. 82 FPS, 26 FPS, 84 25 FPS. All jokes aside, the game is starting with this video card considering it's AGP. I mean, why shouldn't it run? Because it's DirectX 9 support, you know, it supports DirectX 9. So in this situation, you can actually see it's utilizing the video card. But the only problem I have with this video card is that it's got 500 megabytes of VRAM. Yes, now it's DDR2, but that means you will never see this video card fill up this VRAM. Seriously, that's it. You will never see it. 25 FPS doesn't allow me to put any details, resolution, nada. You understand? It's just horrible overall, you know. Hear me out. I seen a comment that says 4x3 feels more retro-ish. Hence why I got this profile. I mean, I can put it like this, you know, it looks... This is how I'm recording, this is how I'm seeing on my screen, but the software when I'm recording allows me to put the original aspect ratio. It's freaking awesome. Regardless, I got 640 in the game with maximum details and it looks fantastic, you know. I know I don't have hundreds of FPS with this, but it's working. This is actually an interesting performance from this video card with this system. I got 60 FPS with this video card and this computer. I mean, the CPU itself doesn't have any problem considering it's only utilizing one core. I mean, it's using barely the third and the fourth core, but not at maximum. It's okay to have a quad-core CPU, but this is an exaggeration. Seriously, it's not needed. I think a dual-core CPU can actually do the job and push this game properly. It's using only 688 megabytes of system RAM from this computer. It looks fantastic, you know, but you need to understand that this video card, it's useless with that 512 megabytes. Seriously, look at this. This game is only utilizing 62 megabytes of VRAM, 56 degrees, but I can see the load. And because I actually had problems when I was installing the video card, I went on NVIDIA, downloaded the drivers, generic drivers, click install. I install, found new hardware, everything is good, and blue screen on everything. And I cannot see MS Afterburner. But in here, I found like a generic driver for this video card, and I managed to see temperature, VRAM, core speed, memory speeds, everything. And I was like, yes, this is it, you know, and I was happy. That's it. So sometimes original drivers, standard drivers from NVIDIA, they don't work. And you have to put some dodgy ones, some older ones, some beta, some testing drivers in order to make it work. But in this situation, for some reason, I managed to do it. I managed to make it work, and I'm very happy. And seeing Need for Speed Underground in this, like this, running on maximum quality with 640 is just happy to get nearly 60 FPS constant. Woo! I'd use the same recipe, 640, and I maxed out the quality. Oh, definitely something that I would love to play. Seriously. I love this. All the resolution like this, 640 and 800 by 600, those are classical resolution that needs to be in your retro machine. Seriously, I'm going back in time with this. Seriously, I mean, the video card is not being utilized. You can actually see that it's not using the VRAM. 75 megabytes of VRAM utilized only in this occasion. I mean, come on, 55 degrees, nearly 100 FPS on average. The system RAM is being utilized. Look at that, 884 megabytes of system RAM being utilized here. Sometimes a game will take turns, you know. Today I'm using the, I call dibs on first core. Apparently driver managed to call dibs on the second core. Look at that, second core is being utilized. A couple of cores here and there are being utilized. Apparently with open worlds it's mandatory to pretend you're working as a core, you know, if not you'll be swapped with the dual core. Yeah, just kidding around, seriously, but I love that I have over 100 FPS on average. But games like Mafia can actually be very entertaining for a system like this. You can clearly see that open world games and replacement games for GTA 5 and stuff like that are very important, you know. There's a lot of people that say, I cannot play GTA 5 with a lot of FPS. No problem. This is the solution. You play all games like this, Mafia. Apparently this game actually offers me 60 FPS with high details. I think that is 800 by 600, but I can put it on a lower resolution. But I don't care because I think last time was a decent setup, you know. It's using 126 megabytes of VRAM, so I will say nothing to this because it's utilizing the video card. 48 degrees, not a lot on the core. That means the core is not fully loaded. 63 FPS, 820 megabytes of system RAM. It's okay, you know, because I have the opportunity to use only 1 gig if I'm interested on playing even on an older machine. So I need 1 gig of system RAM in that machine. Dual core CPU can cut it. Yeah, overall performance is good, you know. So Mafia, it's one of those games that actually works really nice on this. Seriously. All right, so I know this game it's an overkill for this video card, but Mafia too, so I will consider this game as a must when it comes to old machines, because even though it's not utilizing the VRAM, you know, it's only using 16 megabytes of VRAM in order to get this performance. Based on the wattage, 159 watts consumption, you can clearly see that it's not using the video card. In this case, 51 degrees, that's actually a good temperature when it comes to the video card, because it tells me that the core is not being stressed. So I like this game a lot because it can run on older hardware. But I've seen in the comment section, because I tried to use it with older video card, that I had to put a patch on it in order to use older video cards. For individual lines of video cards, I don't know, it makes no sense, you know, which video card can run and on this one. But if we're taking a look in Far Cry to see how it's working with this system, you can clearly see with 1024, apparently this video card is doing a fantastic job. I got lots of effects on maximum, some details adjusted in such a way so I can get beautiful quality like this. It's a very interesting performance from this because I'm on the limit, you know. I think if I go just a little higher on the resolution than 1024 with maximum details effects here, you can clearly see that it will be very bad. I mean, everything is turned on and it looks gorgeous. It runs okay, it runs perfect. I cannot ask more from this video card, you know, but in some cases it's dropping below 60 FPS and I don't want that. I would rather go with 640 and 800 by 600 in order to get that decent FPS. Look at the wattage, 183 watts consumption from the wall. That means the GPU is being utilized. Nearly 60 degrees on the GPU score, and I think that's the limit. 800 by 600 with maximum details. Apparently, I think it's a good choice when it comes to gaming. You know, this game is running really nice with this video card. Apparently, no, you plonker, don't break my car. 60 FPS on average. I got a good MS under 20, 16 actually to be more precise, and in this case you can clearly see that the VRAM is not fully utilized. 113 megabytes. I mean, come on, I told you at the beginning that I will never use 500 megabytes of VRAM from this video card, considering how, I memean, it's slow, you know, the core is not super fast, so 400 megahertz on the core speed, it's not that much, you know. Oh no, oh, I managed to pass under. Oh my god, that was a nice boost. So this game apparently is working really nice with this video card. I have no problem. It's utilizing the CPU with 2 or 3, it's 2 cores apparently. I think a dual core CPU can actually do the job, and less than 1 gig of system RAM required here, 879 to be more precise. I like this performance. I like how it's running in this game. Feels very retro-ish, seriously. But like any other action game, apparently it will be ideal to go and install games that actually works really nice with your video card. I think it's very important to have games that works with hundreds of FPS. I put everything on normal details, 800 by 600, and it feels very snappy. This is exactly the game I need for my video card, for my system. If I can put this on, I don't have anything to complain, seriously. I don't need games that run with 40 FPS. And look at this. You can put higher resolution, more details, all kinds of stuff in your computer in this game, but I just wanted to show you with 800 by 600 with low details how the game is running. And it's running really nice, seriously. I know in this game there is a limit with the FPS, and I'm benefiting from it. I throw this video card in this game because I want to see how it's running with 40 FPS. 40 FPS is the limit with this operating system. But I maxed out the graphics, I maxed out the details, I maxed out everything with 1024. You can clearly see that the game is trying to push 157 megabytes of VRAM in the game. It looks fantastic, it runs fantastic, you know, but I think it will be ideal to put more like medium details. But I just wanted to show you that with maximum details on 1024, the game is on the limit, you know, it's got 30 FPS, 33 ms, and it's not overheating the core, 51 degrees. Clearly this is a game that needs to be played on a video card like this. Clearly this is that type of game that is working on a system like this. It's utilizing only 1 core at maximum, and the rest are barely passing idle status. I mean, if you're interested on playing games in space, this is one of those games that is good for your old machine. I mean, this is not your everyday video card, seriously. Look at this, 7600 GS from 2006. I have a question. Just remember, what computer did you had in 2006? Because I promise you, if I had in 2006 a video card like this, I would have been a badass, seriously. I remember I had some Riva TNT or something, or 32 megabytes of VRAM video card, and it barely ran Half-Life, Counter-Strike and Dota 1 and stuff like that. I remember playing Dota 1 with it. It was the peak of that computer. That was the peak of entertainment with that old computer, with that Celeron, stupid Celeron. It was slower than a Pentium 4, seriously. Regardless, what system did you had in 2006? Because I promise you, you didn't. I mean, there are some people who had better video card than 7600 GS, but for me it was not that case. I like this video card because it reminds me of 2006, and I really like how it's working. I like the games that are running on this video card. I like the whole system, how it's performing. It's a very good video card because it's an AGP video card. It's an AGP model, and it can go even on an older machine, and it can recreate some nice memories for a lot of people that are not interested in newer games. If you're interested in older games, I think this card is good for you because it's not being classified as a rare video card or a unique or video card. It's very available, you can find it, and if you can manage to find one similar or something like this, it will be fantastic. I like the performance, I like the games, how it's holding this video card accountable, but I think a faster core and lower memory amount will be okay, you know. 256 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3, it will be fantastic, and a little faster core, it will be even better. But hey, that's a different type of video card if you put those specs in that configuration. In this case, it's okay. I don't complain about the video card because it did a fantastic job, and if I choose 800 by 600, I know I can get the best out of this video card. I don't know what you think about this video card, but I like it. But if you do have some suggestion in the future for this video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.